Thanks for joining us for another episode of A Perfectly Imperfect Marriage. Here we go.
Thanks for joining us today. Ron here and flying solo today. So, let's dive in. 5 relationship killers and how to avoid them. Here are 5 major relationship killers you may want to avoid. Controlling behavior. Most people enter a relationship with a deep fear of rejection, and this fear motivates various forms of controlling behavior. Controlling behavior falls into 2 major categories: overt control and covert control. Overt control includes many forms of attack, such as blaming anger, rage, violence, judgment, criticism, and ridicule. Covert control includes compliance, enabling, withdrawal, defending, explaining, lying, and denying. Often a person at the other end of attack will respond with some form of covert control in an attempt to have control over not being attacked. Controlling behavior always results in resentment and emotional distance, bringing about the very rejection that it is meant to avoid. Resistance. Many people enter a relationship with a deep fear of losing themselves. The moment they experience their partner wanting control over them, they respond with resistance withdrawal. When one partner is controlling and the other is resistant, which is really an attempt to have control over not being controlled, the relationship becomes immobilized. Partners in this relationship system feel frustrated, stagnant, and resentful. Neediness. Many people enter a relationship believing that it is their partner's job to fill their emptiness, take away their loneliness, and make them feel good about themselves. When people have not learned how to take responsibility for their own feelings and needs, and to define their own self-worth, they may pull on their partner and others to fill them with the love they need. Your partner's job is not to complete you, but to complement you. Substance and process. Addictions. Most people who feel empty inside turn to addictions. While no one plans on becoming an addict in any realm, it can happen. This usually creates an unhealthy environment. Eyes on partner's plate. Many people are acutely aware of what their partner is doing that is causing relationship problems, but completely unaware of what they are doing. You cannot change anyone. It is not your job to fix your partner. You can only change yourself. Now let's look at 5 special ways to show love to your partner. There are many ways to express love to your partner other than quoting the actual words, I love you. Usually the fire in relationships dies down after a while, and the feeling of your heart pounding with the excitement of being with your significant other is not felt nearly as often, or even at all. So, how do we get back that love, passion, and warm feeling that wraps around us and penetrates our thoughts in the beginning of a relationship? Many say actions speak louder than words. So below I have listed 5 secrets to help you show your partner how much you truly love them. Flirt. This is a lighthearted seduction with the intent of conveying love. Why not send a sexy text message or email while you are at work? This reminds the other person that you are thinking about him or her. It also increases the intensity of love so that you actually look forward to seeing each other when you return home from work. Candles. Light a few candles and enjoy quality time at home. Food. It is said that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Show your love by setting up a surprise dinner for 2, or go out to eat. It does not need to be fancy, but the effort will show how much you care. Love letters. Why not leave a love note for your loved one? This can be posted in the bathroom or kitchen before you leave to work. You could also leave a nice love poem under the pillow so that your partner finds this at night before bedtime or first.
Just wanted to hop in here real quick to remind everybody to check out the website, www.aperfectlyimperfectmarriage.com. Check us out on Facebook as well at A Perfectly Imperfect Marriage, and we look forward to interacting with you there. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Or send a handwritten love letter to their work address. Getaway. There can be a lot of distractions in your relationship, such as work or children. There are many short vacations available for the weekend or just for a day. You may arrange a trip to the health spa or a hotel so that you are in a different environment than usual, where you can both relax and concentrate on each other. Using the 5 techniques above to show your significant other just how much you truly love them will certainly spice up your love life, strengthen your relationship, and keep you and your partner happy for years to come, as long as we're on a roll. Let's keep going. What do you think? How about 7 ways to improve your relationship? Good relationships don't just happen, they require work from both ends. Take responsibility for yourself. This is the most important choice you can make to improve your relationship. This means that you learn how to take responsibility for your own feelings and needs. This means that instead of trying to get your partner to make you feel happy and secure, you learn how to do this for yourself through your own thoughts and actions. This means learning to treat yourself with kindness, caring, compassion, and acceptance instead of self judgment. Kindness, compassion, acceptance. Treat others the way you want to be treated. We all yearn to be treated lovingly with kindness. We need to treat ourselves this way, and we need to treat our partner and others this way. Relationships flourish when both people treat each other with kindness. While there are no guarantees, often treating others with kindness brings kindness in return. Learning, instead of controlling. When conflict occurs, it is easy to become defensive. The desire to win an argument appears. But when one partner loses, both lose. It is important to communicate your feelings in a neutral manner, not with high emotions, and listen to understand, not rebuttal. Create date times. When people first fall in love, they make time for each other. As you grow more comfortable with each other, life seems to get in the way. It is easy to forget to set aside time for each other. But a relationship cannot last if you do not spend time together. Gratitude, instead of complaints. Positive energy flows between two people when there is an attitude of gratitude. Constant complaints create a heavy, negative energy, which is not fun to be around. And if you do have a complaint, which is normal, make sure to lead with a compliment rather than dive right into the negatives. Fun and play. We all know that work without play makes Jack a dull boy. Work without play makes for dull relationships as well. Relationships flourish when people laugh together, play together, and when humor is a part of everyday life. Stop taking everything so seriously and learn to see the funny side of life. Intimacy flourishes when there is lightness of being, not when everything is heavy. Service. A wonderful way of creating intimacy is to do service projects together. Giving to others fills the heart and creates deep satisfaction in the soul. Doing service moves you out of yourself and your own problems and supports a broader, more spiritual view of life. Or do an act of service for your partner. Massage their feet, cook them dinner, paint that wall for them. Be intentional. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us. If today's episode encouraged you or gave you something to think about, we'd love for you to check out more resources at aperfectlyimperfectmarriage.com. There you'll find tools, coaching, and programs designed to help you grow, restore, and strengthen your marriage, no matter what season you're in. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook for daily encouragement, behind the scenes updates, and real conversations about real marriages. Just search A Perfectly Imperfect Marriage and join the community. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and remember, even imperfect progress is still progress.
Thanks for spending some time with us and join us for the next episode.